Hey there, Liam. Long time no see. This is your rock portion of your lesson for today. Three things to want to talk about, and I'll go down the list. And if you have any questions at the end, feel free to, once again, send me over a video or a question. So the first thing is, thanks for sending over you zigzagging through the boxes. Super excited for you to get your guitar. I think I might be a bit more excited than you are. First, because I went online yesterday and I love shopping for guitar stuff, and in a way, this live vicariously through you. So I found some really cool deals online. I found an awesome Strat that's nicer than mine for actually a really good deal. It's a fine instrument. It's take care of it. So the cool thing is that when you get this guitar, with these, we were kind of in a holding pattern in a way with the minor pentatonic boxes, because when you play those things on a classical guitar, they end up sounding like classical music, or like like Brazilian jazz guitar or something like that, just because that's the timbre or the sound of the instrument. The cool thing about having the electric is that it's going to have more of a rock and roll feel to it. Other thing too is that there are certain techniques in Suzuki that there are certain techniques that aren't addressed in Suzuki because they're classical guitar techniques, not electric guitar techniques. What I mean by that is that when we get your guitar, we'll have to anchor your hand a certain way to the strings. Whenever I take a Suzuki student and teach them the dark arts of rock and roll, I always have to go through a set of things to work on, which is i.e. Anchoring the hand, string bending, first finger muting, all different kinds of techniques that we need to address. So I'm super excited that we can take the stuff that you've been doing with the A minor pentatonic and really run with it. Like say for example, try to turn the amp off. Sorry. Like there's certain techniques that aren't. I mean, you can do a bend on a classical guitar, but it's not the easiest thing in the world. I think I can think of one time. It's an El Camera Negro by Leo Brouwer that there is a string bend, and it's not even in the score. Like I had to talk to Sharon Isbin, who it was written for, and I was playing it for her, and she said, "Oh yeah, there's this. I like to put a string bend in there. It's not in the score. This is what I do." So anyway, what you'll do, what we'll get into next time is like the whole string bending. That sort of thing with the string bends in there. So what I want you to do, I know I'm kind of talking a lot. You might have fast forwarded through part of that. You wouldn't hurt my feelings if you did. I want you to review A minor pentatonic box 2, which is this one right here, the 8-10. So 8-10, 7-10, 7-10, 7-9, 8-10, 8-10. Get that one real good because I think you have 5-1-2, or so you have 5 and 1 like really nice, and they go out really nicely. When you start getting into 2-3. You start kind of having memory slips so much. So what we'll do is we'll shore up box 2. Hopefully that electric guitar comes in the next couple of weeks. And we'll really concentrate on box 5-1-2, and then we'll add on with box 3. And then there's some handouts I want to give you that we'll work on with the pentatonic boxes, so we can start learning how to solo basically in a rock or blues setting. Cool. Number 2 is bar chord training. I was watching the video of you playing the One Republic tune, and it sounds nice. You're switching between your. Let's apologize. I think that's what it was. I can't remember exactly what that's going to play. That's looking real good. So you're switching from the open chord to the power chord. Now it's time to, now that you're playing the power chords, last lesson, I kind of tested you a little bit to see how well you can switch through your power chords, and they're looking good. So I think we're going to move into the next phase of the bar chord / power chord thing. What you're going to do now is going to do now a major chord using using the power chord shape. What you're going to do is you're going to go down here to the 2nd fret on the root 6 on an F sharp, right? So put your power chord in place. And what you're going to do, instead of just doing that, you're going to take your middle finger and you're going to put it right here on the 3rd string, 3rd fret. So now it sounds like that. So before that, it sounded like this. If I put the distortion on, it would be kind of like in your face, like. All right, versus. So let's practice putting that on and off. Right, and then what I want you to do is I want you to combine it with two root 5 power chords, B5 and C sharp 5. And what it comes out to being is this. It's Give Me One Reason by Tracy Chapman. It's a very nice song. Your mom would like it. So go ahead and start working on that for me. That's not enough to keep you out of trouble this week. So the tune I want to get, we've been working on Fly By Night by Rush, is our challenge piece. And I'm going to go ahead and give you the chorus section of the song. There's an interlude that uses partial bars that I'm really excited to get to because I like teaching that part. It's really neat to take some of these open chords, taking these cage chords and chopping them up. Anyway, so first thing is just learn the chord changes. That's the first part of the chorus right there. I'll slow that down a little bit for you. So G, D, 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 C, walk C down. C, 2, 0. And you want to hold on that chord shape while you do it. So right? And then next line. That's actually a G chord. Next bit, G, D, 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 C, 2, 0, G. And then you do part of the intro picking riff again. You don't start at the very beginning, you do that. Right there, that's the spot. So you get rid of the D and the A7 sus4. You go, so it goes G, G, D, 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 C, 2, 0, G. And then, just like that. Cool, man. Put all that together for me. We'll do the interlude next week, and then we'll be off into our next challenge. Hopefully your electric guitar and all your gear will be here. Bring it all in, because I love playing with toys. All right, man. I'll see you next time.